There is a report in the newspapers about a Hooch tragedy in Punjab, in which nearly 23 people have died. What is the meaning of this Hooch tragedy? Hooch is nothing but illegally distilled liquor is usually given the name Hooch. In fact, this illegally distilled liquor is consumed primarily by the people from very poor socio-economic backgrounds, and because of their poor socio-economic background, they will not be able to afford the legal liquor which is getting the certification of the government. And a lot many bootleggers taking advantage of these poor people, they are in fact illegally brewing the alcohol. And in this illegal brew of alcohol, what these people are trying to do is they are trying to minimize the cost of production and at the same time give a lot of boost to the person who has consumed their alcohol. Because of this reason, what these people are resorting to do is they are in fact making alcohol with a lot many banned substances, lot many poisons in order to give a very quick hit to the person who has consumed the alcohol. If you observe this in the making of Hooch, there have been reports that the illegal brewers are using old rubber chapels. Then along with that, in some extreme cases, they were using dead scorpions as the means to distill liquor. And in some of the cases, what they are doing is, in order to give a quick hit to a person, they also use industrial grade methanol. In fact, you might be knowing that alcohol usually is made of ethanol, which is usually made from organic materials like sugarcane, molasses, and along with that barley and other materials. But if you observe this Hooch, it is made with methanol, and methanol is in fact a poisonous substance, and it is used in industrial work in the petrochemical industry. But the same methanol, it is brought to this distillation plants and it is mixed along with the Hooch in order to give a quick hit to the person who consumes it. And when the methanol is used, if the distillation process goes long even by a bit, in fact, we should know that the Hooch makers are not chemists. They don't know how to, in fact, properly make a brew, because of which reason they are using over concentration of methanol, and methanol is a grade B poison across many states. And this industrial methanol, which is diverted for production of alcohol, what happens is they will mess up with the proportions of mixing, because of which reason the people who consume the methanol laced alcohol, there is high chance that they are going to in fact die. There are many long-term adverse health consequences ranging from liver failure to heart strokes, and along with that, blindness is also one of the outcome of methanol consumption. And along with blindness, there is also in extreme cases a death of the people within 1 or 2 days of consuming of methanol laced alcohol. And the poverty of the people is making them a victim. But at the same time, we also need to understand that on the supply side too, the brewers and bootleggers, they are having some support from the political class and the police too. In fact, reports are saying that in Punjab case, over the last 2 years, more than 160 people have died in the Hooch tragedies. And across many other states, the same thing is happening. So what we need to understand is there is a need for better regulation, crackdown on all these bootleggers, and along with crackdown on the bootleggers, what we need to understand is there is a need for regulation of the prices of alcohol too, so that the poor people, so they will not fall prey to this kind of illicit alcohol and die by consuming it. And in some of the states, the state governments have resorted to the practice of prohibition. Prohibition is complete ban of alcohol, and because of prohibition too, the illicit alcohol brewing has become a major problem, particularly in the states like Gujarat, where there is a prohibition from the time of Indian independence because it is a birth state of Gandhiji. There also we are seeing a rise in the Hooch tragedies. If this practice keeps continuing, then more and more news about such tragedies are going to come out. So in order to avoid them, the government should take effective action, crack down on the Hooch distillers. Then along with cracking down on them, we also should focus on the demand side reduction too. Maybe alcohol rehabilitation centers for people. These kind of things should be experimented in order to find a lasting solution for the problem.